Yes, I usually record these in my car. Is that ideal for you, the listener? Probably not. Like, I don't know why my car is making that sound. I am not eating or drinking anything, but sometimes it sounds like I am, and that's gross. But I'm not. So I don't know, y'all. I'm just doing my best. It's like I'm sure y'all have this experience too, whether you're in the shower or on a walk or in the car. Like, I don't know about you, but that's when I do my best thinking. Like, that's when ideas flow. I think it's because, our mind is focused on doing something else, but it allows our subconscious to kind of gut to work. Like, it just goes, baby. And to me, that's when I'm driving. And so why not? Just let's get to the cast, baby. My dad is so funny. YouTube channel, social media, like blog, like all of it's, there's no differentiation for him. And so one day he was like, you're helping a lot of people with your radio cast. I don't know what a radio cast is, but I love that comment. It was so sweet. And I did laugh because now I'm actually doing the podcast. Anyway, where are we going with that? So it's not going to be perfect. Things we start, things we begin, our first video, our first blog, our first podcast, our first few episodes that we record in our car. It's not going to be perfect, but it's important that it's done. I just saw something on social that said, don't prepare, comma, begin. Yes, we have to put thought into something that we're going to tackle, a new project, a new creative thing. I mean, yes, we have to put some thought into it. We have to have some sort of plan, but really we just have to go. We just have to do it. We just have to start. I guarantee you it will be cringe. Oh my gosh. If you're not looking back at the things you've done in the past and legit cringing, then you're not doing it right. That is the metric for growth. When you can look back and be like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe I wrote that or said it like that or looked like that or produced it like that or edited it like that, whatever it is, if you are not cringing, then you're not growing. So feel good about that, y'all. Speaking of cringe and growth, last night I had choir practice. We're going to lead praise and not praise and worship, but anyway, I'm going to sing at the mass this weekend. And in walks this guy I used to uh, be in acting class with. Anyway, we were friends at the time, long ago, long ago. I did. I had this standing acting class for about 3 years, and then basically the minute I got pregnant, I was like, I'm out. I can't even stay awake past 7:30 p.m. and this class starts then. So anyway, but it was so good seeing him. And of course, we did all the catch up, and I just reminded him that, like, in my most basic YouTube page, there's this one video from class with me and another guy, and it is legit so terrible. But it's so funny, and it was so long ago, and we had so much fun, and it didn't matter. But I can look back and laugh at that and know, like, man, that was foundational. It was supposed to be bad. It was like the first of the things that I was learning and we were doing, and it didn't matter because we were doing, we were acting, we were working towards something. It wasn't just wishing or wanting or what if I did that one day kind of thing. And that was such a good reminder for me because I promise you, when you first start things, they might suck a little and they're supposed to. But you're also supposed to keep going, keep growing, keep writing, keep making videos, keep editing, keep talking. Eventually, those words will come together in an awesome sentence that you will put on a podcast that you hope maybe someone will listen to. Although none of you can listen to this yet because I haven't quite launched it. That's not true. I have one episode that is launched that I've told no one about. So that's not true. I told two people about it. Anyways, the point is, yes, you got to prepare. Yes, you have to put a little effort in, but then you just got to go. You got to go. And that's with any creative pursuit. That's in any business. Y'all, to this day, I can still remember one of my very first two real estate transactions where I messed up. like I made a mistake. And really, I didn't make a mistake. I just didn't communicate it in the right way, and there was a misexpectation. But like in this, to this day, in my brain, it's like burned into my brain. I can see the email, I can see where it was highlighted, like I know what I said, and that was painful. But I had to learn it. And there is no better way to learn by fire than to sell real estate. You just got to jump in. You learn as you go. Yes, you have mentors. I hope you have people you can check in with. You have people who can review the contract with you. You have people who are holding you accountable. You've got to have people you can reach out to make sure you're doing the right thing, because there's so many important details and so many things that have to come together for a deal to close. But you're going to make mistakes and you're going to learn from them. One of my favorite lines ever is, sometimes I win and sometimes I learn, but I never lose. I mean, yes, of course you lose. Sometimes you lose. You lose a game, you lose an election, you lose out on something, you lose a promotion, whatever the case is. But the important part is, what did you learn? How are you going to improve? How is it going to get better? There comes that car rattle. Can't help it, y'all, but I'm going to keep going. I know in like, I don't know, 6 months from now, I'm going to look back and be like, those first 3 episodes were terrible, but I put them out there because I was compelled. Because what we put out into the world, y'all, that's between you and God. What you put out into the world, how it's received, is between them and God. You can't be worried about the outcome. You literally have to forget about the outcome. That's what Jesus says when he sends his disciples out 2 by 2. He says, don't take a sack, don't take a pack, don't take a change of clothes, don't take extra money, I mean, y'all, I'd be losing my mind if he said that. I'd be like, Lord, look, listen, okay, cool. I need chapstick. I'm gonna need a water. I'm definitely gonna need a change of underwear. Like, are you crazy? Like, what are you, no double tunic? Like, give me a break. What do you mean we don't know where we're gonna stay? Like, where's the parking situation? Like, whew, would have been rough. Would have been rough for your girl to be an early disciple, first apostle. I mean, they had to walk by faith. But that's what he said. He said, go out. Don't worry about the outcome. Only be worried. Only be focused on the work I've called you to do. We talk about it in sales all the time. You cannot think about the outcome. You can't worry about the outcome. You just have to put in the work. You just have to do the lead generation. You just have to put in the effort. You can't worry whether you're going to, I mean, yes, you worry and you want to get the business or you want to get the gig or whatever it is you want, but you cannot be obsessed with the outcome. You just have to do the work. And that's what God's calling us to do in all of our pursuits, our parenting, our evangelization, our work, our creative work. Do what he's put on your heart to do. Do it to the best of your ability and let him worry about the outcome. You know, I was just the co-director on a retreat, and a 4-day women's retreat. And, you know, there's so many pieces that you want to go really well. And you wanted to do this, and you've worked so hard on this, and the team has worked so hard on doing this. And all of that you must release, because it is not about you. It's about God and how he's going to work in all of these women's hearts over the course of this weekend. It's not going to be that magical thing you said, or that beautiful prayer you prayed, or how big you smiled when they walked in. Yes, all that stuff is awesome and important, but it's out of your hands. And there is so much relief and just chill in that, because it doesn't have to be up to you. All you have to do is the work that you know God is calling you to do, and he will handle the rest. So there's zero pressure. Oh my gosh, there's zero pressure. All you got to do is show up. All you have to do is show up. Lord, what do you want me to say today? Lord, what do you want the people to hear? Then help me say that. help me do that. You just got to make sure you ask him and listen, because he will tell you. So don't be afraid to be cringe, y'all. God's got you. So whether God's calling you to a new creative pursuit, or if he's calling you to be bold in your faith, if he's calling you to pursue a dream, if he's calling you to do something big at work, if he's calling you to do something big in your family, just trust him. Know that there's going to be a cringe factor, and then do the work anyway. Be about the work he's calling you to do, and let him worry about the outcome. Because spoiler alert, he ain't worried at all. So you don't have to be either. All right, y'all, that's a lot of words. Still in the car. I hope something in there spoke to y'all. Can't wait to talk to you later. Peace out, homies. Love ya.